have two similar hexagons. The fact that they're similar means that their ratios of parts are the same. If they have a ratio of areas of 361 to 16, so the ratio of areas is 361 to 16, that means the ratio of their parts can be found by moving backwards. And so moving backwards would involve the square roots. So the square root of 361 would lead you to 19, and the square root of 16 would lead you to 4. And so the ratio of your parts is going to be 19 to 4. Since it asks you to write it as a reduced fraction, it would be in that fraction form, 19 over 4. Okay, I want you to try this second one here on your own really quickly. You should be able to answer it almost instantaneously, but just read through it, figure out what the corresponding areas would be if these are similar polygons. So they tell you that the ratio of parts is 2 to 3. That means the ratio of their areas is going to be what? 2 squared to 3 squared. So 4 over 9 would be your answer. And the final thing that you're going to be asked to do with these ratios is to take that same thing, find either ratio of parts or ratio of areas, and then use that to calculate a new area or measurement. Based on those ratios, depending on whether you're moving from bigger to smaller or smaller to bigger, you can figure out which of the conversion factors is going to be the one that's in play. And so I want you, again, to try this final question here, see if you can work through that problem and come up with the new area. You know you're dealing with two similar polygons. The ratio of parts was given as 17 to 8. That means that the ratio of their areas is going to be 17 squared, which is 289, to 8 squared, which is 64. So this tells you your conversion factor for areas is either going to be 289 over 64, or it's going to be 64 over 289. It all depends whether you're going from smaller to bigger, in which case you'd use this conversion factor, or if you're going from bigger to smaller, in which case you'd use this one. So if you know you're starting with 212.43, and you want to convert that and find what the area of the smaller decagon would be, which of these conversion factors would you use? To make it smaller would be this one. And so your calculation, 212.43 times 64 and divided by 289 is going to give you your new area, which is 47.04. The units are square inches. Okay, but when you enter your answer, you'll just be entering that number.